Foxconn executive is speaking out about why the company wasn't able to deliver on many of its promises.
The former exec was featured on a podcast, and he talked about what went wrong with Foxconn in Wisconsin. CBS 58 Capitol correspondent Emily Fannin live in Madison tonight with what he had to say. Emily.
On a technology news podcast, The Verge, Alan Young tried to explain why Foxconn faced so many challenges to build and create thousands of jobs here in Wisconsin. Young says one of the main reasons is because of a change of leadership at the state capitol. It was praised as the eighth wonder of the world by former President Donald Trump during Foxconn's groundbreaking ceremony. It marked the beginning of a massive deal to build the first generation 10.5 LCD factory in Wisconsin. But years later, many of the promises made were not fulfilled.
The business condition had changed, but also the investment climate had changed dramatically in Wisconsin.
Alan Young, a key player who worked on the project, told The Verge the political environment played a major role in the company drastically downsizing their facility and unable to create 13,000 jobs.
We did have a change of leadership within the governor's mansion, and that's not the entire reason, but a big chunk of that is.
Young says Foxconn purposely held back announcements during the 2018 election cycle about Madison's Innovation Center, one of 4 hubs across the state that promised to employ hundreds of workers. He also blamed media reports about the company, which has a strict policy of not talking to reporters.
The kind of attack that we received almost from day one after the contract was signed was basically unprecedented.
In 2020, Foxconn renegotiated its contract with the state to scale down its facility and reduce capital investments. Still, there are many left in the dark on what the company will do next.
I think in the long term, whether Foxconn continues to invest, this site is very, very attractive.
The Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation said in a statement to CBS 58 News that they've been trying to talk with Foxconn to renegotiate their deal to better reflect what they will be building here in Wisconsin. That lasted over 2 administrations. And then finally, a new deal was reached last year. In Madison, Emily Fannin, CBS 58 News.